Hello, hello, hello. It's Don. Welcome in, and it's time for the holiday season. This will be the last show before Christmas. So here we go with my best wishes to you and your family for the holidays. Alrighty then. I don't know. I worked hard on that, so I play it a lot, as you can tell. But I like it too. It's just a fun little. I don't know, playful way to say happy holidays, happy holidays. Hopefully, everybody is ready for the holidays and off to a good start. I know there's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now around the world, so maybe this is a good time for us to give a little blessings. And with that said, don't forget, while you're giving some blessings, show me some love and support here too with like, share, subscribe, and follow. There you go, there you go, there you go. Well, hello, Sharon Go, and hello, Affirm Wellness. Good to see both of you in here. Good to see folks popping in. I didn't expect anybody to be in because this week is just going to, I fear, to be a kind of a dead week for folks. So as they populate in, it'd be nice to see them. Hey, Angels Will Fly. Good to see you as well. Missed you in class the other day. Quinn, hey, Quinn Lovely? Usually Quinn Lively. What happened? Wasn't it Quinn Lively? I don't remember anyway. Good to see you in as well. Good to see you in. Well, folks, looks like we're making it through another year. Can you believe it? Another year has come and gone. What happened? I don't know. It happened so fast. But I'm looking forward to next year by far. And I think that next year, I don't know. I feel really good energy about next year. So I think that some of the craziness that we're all feeling, I think it's all going to go away. I've got to text Angie, and that was that I was in St. Augie and couldn't make it to class. Oh, no problem. No problem, Angels. No problem. St. Augustine, my sister-in-law just moved there. I'm guessing maybe 2 months ago, maybe 3 at most. She likes it very much. She moved from Orlando to St. Augustine. Hey, Angels. Hey, Pam says Affirm Wellness. Hello. Pam, I heard you have surgery either coming up or you just had it again on your leg. And I heard about the situation with your foot and whatever. And oh, man, what a mess. So, Pam, we're sending you love, light, and energy healing definitely this holiday season and always. With that said, let's see. I don't have a lot of messages to give out there. Shauna and I may be back tomorrow, but I don't know. She'll be back in the morning. I'm definitely going to be in the morning on live. So hopefully if you can join me there. You're welcome to today. So the surgery was today. Hopefully it went well, Pam. Hopefully it went well. It's been tough. I bet it has, especially when you were recovering from one and then boom, a mess that makes it even worse. So again, sending you love, my dear. Pam is one of my oldest and dearest. Hi, Quinn. Affirm Wellness says, hi, Quinn. I don't know you, but hi. Quinn's a sweetheart. Quinn is a sweetheart, so it's good to have met her. And Affirm Wellness is a sweetheart as well. So, yeah, good group of people. Hey, Jasmine Alexander, nice to see you in as well. With that said, again, tomorrow, I think Shauna will be joining me. And then I don't know what she's going to do for Monday, so she'll tell you on Monday. I don't know if she'll do Christmas Monday. I doubt it, but that'll be up to her to call. So with that said, I'm flying solo, as you can see tonight. If anybody wants to come and pop on, you're more than welcome to. I can send you a link, and you can enjoy a little bit of time online. But also, I'm going to do some questions and answers. The one thing I suggest strongly tonight, don't ask me a love question. New love, I just saw your name pop up and around me. Do not give me a love question. We are so close to the season, and the last thing I want to deal with right now is a love question. So you can ask me other questions, and I will do them. You can even ask me theoretical questions you want answered, not based on my skill sets, but just based on, what is, how does, whatever you kind of want to ask that way. I'll answer those, but don't ask me to give you a love reading because it won't happen. You had a chance today with Bonnie to get love readings because she was back today and in fine form. And it was good to see Bonnie back. Very good to see Bonnie back. And she looked healthy and happy. And the moves will stress you out. And yet she looked like she was on on top of it. So I kind of like that. Hey, Brianna Kittle, nice to see you in. Hey, Jen Rose, nice to see you. Will I ever move to the ocean? Well, Jen Rose, when you do, I'm coming with you because I've always wanted to live on the water. I've gotten close, but haven't gotten on the water. Pam F, can I have a reading for January? Absolutely, you can, especially with what all you've been through, Pam F. So let's see what we got here. Let me mess with these cards. I'm mixing the cards up a little bit. Oh, there's going to be, if you're in the Phoenix area, there will be a psychic fair. It's not really a psychic fair. It's called the Sonoran Wellness, Spiritual and Wellness Market. And it'll be January 6th and 7th in Peoria. More information will come. So if you're in the area, please pop on by on one or both of those days. It would be nice. Yep, I give you Affirm Wellness. I can give you a January reading as well. And Pam, yep, Pam, I'm gonna put you at the top of the list since you've been going through so much, my dear. Lord have mercy. Here we go. This one's for you, Pam. Pamela, my dear. The January reading says you're not there yet. You still haven't overcome. So January is still going to be some healing. It's still going to be some effort on your part. So again, it's going to take a little work on a little longer for you to be healed and ready to go at it again. So you haven't quite overcome this, but it says be patient because again, the world card is there. So the world card is saying, they're lining up, they're ready, they're getting you prepared, they're getting ready for this. And then there's the King of Cups. So eventually you're going to be happy with the surgeries. The surgeries are going to pay off. You're going to be happy with the outcome. Again, it's going to open you back up to where you were, but even beyond where you were, you're even healthier than you were. That's the world card. But again, it's going to be slow, steady progress. Okay. So nothing major to report there in reference to health, but I love it because again, you're past the big stuff. The big stuff is beyond you at this point when it comes to, again, to the health and so forth. Let's see what else I get for you. Let me change my mindset here and dig for something other than health. Again, hope everybody's having a good old day and a good week. Remember, Monday is Christmas already. So this weekend, if you haven't done some things, you better get it done. You better get it done. Oh my goodness, here we go. Pam, things are falling into place in the other direction in reference to the rest of your life. There's some things falling into place, some questions you had, and I don't know if by dealing with your medical issues there and so forth, it's given you time to think. But it seems like some things are coming through, and you'll be getting some answers. The answers are good. Again, some answers to questions that you've been wanting, and you're gonna be learning. You're learning quite a bit throughout the process. Okay. Again, this is going to be a learning process because again, you're sitting back and you're thinking through things. You're having a chance to mull over things instead of them just being on autopilot. So again, take in the learning, take in the education of that stuff. Again, January is not going to be a thrilling month because again, you're not going to be completely well. You will have issues to continue to work on. But again, the news is coming in that you will be well eventually. But more importantly, there's also news in reference to employment. So again, with your job and with I don't know. I don't know if there's like a promotion or a step up or something, but there's something coming in. Some news is coming in for some project that you did or something else you were doing. You're getting recognized, and so in January, February timeframe, you're getting the recognition, and it'll be a reason to celebrate, a reason to party and celebrate a little bit. And again, you've earned it. This is the Judgment card. So again, you've done the work, and finally, you're getting recognition. So your company is going to be recognizing you soon for some work and effort you put in. And the good part is you did the work. So you should take credit for it. You should stand up and say, oh, it was my team, whatever. No, my dear. This is saying you did the work. You really put the effort in, So be ready for some recognition, January, February timeframe. Maybe some financial benefit attached to that, by the way. And then more importantly, your health returning back to something more substantial. So there you go. Keep going. I'm sure you have working through this, absolutely. But you will be recognized for the effort. I promise you that. So, oh, by the way, I found this tie-dye shirt at the Thieves Market. It's like a a craft market or a vintage market, whatever. And I love tie-dye shirts. And I had one tie-dye shirt that I just wore out. And when I saw this one, I saw the guy who makes them, and he actually makes them himself. And I saw this pattern, and I'm like, yes, I want that. So that is why I'm wearing a tie-dye shirt and not a Christmas-specific shirt. And if you hear the door opening and shutting and so forth, it's my daughter. She's back and forth and going in and out and doing all kinds of stuff. So please be patient with me. Thank you, Pam. Appreciate that. Usually it's quiet here. Usually there's not a lot of noise, but tonight it's not that simple. With that said, don't forget, folks, like, share, subscribe, and follow. And by the way, if you have a birthday last week, this week, or next week, then this one's for you. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Oh my goodness! And let's see one more time. I got the holiday. I got to use it because this is the last night to use it. So again, my holiday celebration, happiness, and cheers to everybody. There you go. There you go. You're probably going to see it one or two more times tonight because, again, it's my last opportunity to use it. So I'm going to play the heck out of it. With that said, next in line was Affirm Wellness. So let's see what Affirm Wellness has going on in her life for January. Danny, if you want a reading, just say so, which you just did, which is good. And then if I'm drawn to you and I have time, you will get one. Cannot guarantee it. Will not guarantee it. But I can definitely let you know that that I will keep you in mind there. Hey, Alexa, nice to see you in. Hey, Brianna, nice to see you in as well. Dun, 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 dun. January, this one is for, I told you it's that kind of night. This one is for Affirm Wellness. Affirm Wellness. I'm liking this. Look at this, the Chariot card. Nice, strong Chariot card. Followed by, whoops, King of Pentacles, and then also Lovers upside down. And I'll get into that in a minute. And I usually don't do upside down cards, but you know, I've been doing some more of that. And then the Page of Swords, and then last but not least, the Star card. Okay, here we go. You know, it's interesting here. Affirm Wellness. What I see is that moving forward. Okay, that's that victory over a hurdle and moving forward. And so you are in move forward mode. You're in push forward and continue moving forward. January is going to bring you a more, again, that forward momentum, that emotional kind of push forward, which is nice. And we have a King of Pentacles here. Some of that's going to go around money. So don't be surprised if some of that excitement comes with economics. Again, the economic picture is going to be changing. Your economic picture for January is going to improve. You're going to see you have more money at the end of the month than you thought you did or have you previously had it. As you see here, the love relationship situation is gone. You know, so that relationship is no longer at issue here, and that one is not returning. This one is done. It is D-O-N-E. Put a fork in it because it is done. The Page of Swords comes in. The Page of Swords is bringing you information. The Page of Swords, what they're doing again is just confirmational stuff. It's you're getting confirmational energy. You're getting confirmational kind of signs that you made the right choice, and again that you're moving forward, that you're not looking back. You're just moving forward, and again, keep moving forward. This is all about moving forward in progress. Okay, and then last but not least, we have that Star card. Okay, and the Star card is saying that this is a major step toward alignment, toward aligning with your purpose, aligning with where you were headed and what you wanted to do, and so forth. Again, so this progression, this change in your situation, this decision has many positive aspects coming out the back end of it. So know that this is one of the things that you really should that you really should embrace and be happy that it's happened this way. Okay, I'm going to mix up a little a second deck of cards because I feel like there's something else here too. There's that, and look again, a King of Pentacles. The second deck has a King of Pentacles. Remember, it was the second card in the first deck that I pulled, and it's the first card in the second deck again. So your economic picture is changing. But look at this: you're moving toward happiness. This is that cup, and this is the most active and aggressive of the knights. And so again, you're moving toward happiness. This change is going to bring about a happiness that you haven't had in a while. And again, it's fascinating. And look at this, King of Wands, is that stability, that I'm in control, that I've got this, I know where I'm going, and I'm headed. Now that's 3 kings. So I'm talking 3 kings. Think about the holiday and 3 kings. Can't make this stuff up. It's kind of crazy. But remember, it's you. You are the magician. You're the alchemist. So as you brought about this change, you continue to make this change, and you keep pushing forward. Know that you, again, you are moving in the right direction. You've done the right thing. So now all you should do is to stop and make sure that you just continue to reassess and say, what next? And am I ready for this? And what do I need to do? And listen, listen, listen. Spirit will guide you. But look at this. Ultimately, 10 of Pentacles. You're headed to, again, the economic picture is drastic. I'm telling you, the change. We got the King twice. The King of Pentacles is twice. So again, the economic picture changing. But look at this. Ultimately, the outcome is great. So I'm talking, you're definitely on this change, this victory, this trajectory is the linchpin to so much positive energy flowing into your life. And January is just the start of it. But remember, you are that change agent. You are that alchemist, and you have the energy. So don't let anybody shake that. Don't let anybody question that. And don't let anybody dissuade you or try to change your head and your thinking, because you've done what you started what you needed to do to make the process move forward. And so keep moving forward, as you said, absolutely onward and upward. There you go. So that's what I got for you, Kim. That's Affirm Wellness. Her name is Kim. That's what I got for you, Kim. And happy holidays to you and your family. Happy. Hoppa, hoppa, hoppa. Who is next? Let me do a spotlight here. What let I see? Danny, you are next. I'm going to do you, Danny. Danny Lasher. Danny, did you hit that like, share, subscribe, and follow button? Let's hit that follow button, and let's hit those like buttons, please. Everybody. Let's do some like, shares, subscribes, and follows. I would truly appreciate it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's something about the guy that points, I don't know, that when he's pointing down to like, share, subscribe, there's something about that whole image I just think is amazing. So, so there you go. Let's see. Danny said she just did. Danny, what did you just did? What did you just did? Let me look back. Danny, I do. I see an I do. I see a hi. I see a hello, everyone. Oh, that's from Alexa. How do you get a reading? My birthday is December 11th. How do I get a reading? Yeah, you've asked like 3 times how to get a reading, but do you have a question? Oh, subscribed. Okay, got that. Good. Super. Thank you. But the question is do you have a specific question, or are you looking for just a general January reading? Hey, Pamela P. Love Ramage. I am telling you, folks, Pamela is on top of things always. Pamela, I heard you've had some rough times right now. I totally get that, and sorry to hear about that, because you are such a sweet, wonderful person, and you don't deserve that. So I hope things will look up for you. And Pamela, you are getting the next reading, because, my dear, I haven't read from you in a while. Oh, Lord, thank you, Erica, whatever your name is. But I got a little video for you too, so here we go.
Resume is equivalent to mine. Hush.
I love it. These little visitors, they tend to get in here and they try every way they can. That's all I can say. So let's get to Danny. Danny, this will be your January reading. Okay, we're gonna do a January for you, unless something else pops out long term, Danny. And if it does, I will tell you. All right. Pamela, you are very welcome. You are very welcome. Pamela posts the affirmations every day, and she posts a number of them, which is great. She posts the one that I use a lot, but she also posts, but she sends. I mean, again, it's you can be you control to a degree how you react to things. You control how you react to things. And Pamela puts a lot of positive energy out there. And even when things are rough, she has the faith and belief that it will turn and that the things will change. And I love that about her. And so she always posts, again, a lot of positive stuff. As for you, Danny, I'm saying that it's time on January for you to get moving. You get moving. I think you've been sitting back waiting for too long, waiting for, I don't know if you've had reasons why you can't do this, you can't do that. You've thought about it. You've paralyzed yourself by analysis, but January is a month of getting moving. So set things in motion that you've been wanting to get going, and you will see a lot of forward momentum. Again, you have got to set it in motion. Do not wait for somebody else to do it for you. Don't wait for anything else. Don't wait for answers. Don't wait for anything else. Just put it in motion and let it do its way. Now, it's going to be a little bit of a muddled January. You will see some move forward. Hey, GP, nice to see you. And you will see some movement forward, but you will also see some movement sideways, which will frustrate you because, again, you get things moving and you want to go in the forward direction, and you will eventually. But don't be surprised around mid-month that it gets a little jumbled and things get a little confusing and frustrating again. But keep your eye on the prize. Keep your target the future, not the past, not all distraction. Keep your target. Keep your eye on that target as the future, and you will see that you will get what it is that that you're headed for. Now, there's somebody coming in that's going to cause you, again, it's like paperwork. This is the justice card, but it's not, I don't see legal necessarily. I see paperwork. I see some paperwork or some forms or some other things that need to be filled out and need to be jumping through the hoops. So this is more of a procedural thing. Again, it's only a slowdown. It's not a stoppage. So continue to push through as you do that. And yes, it's interesting here when I saw this is the way you don't want it. This is how it came to me. And absolutely, GP, I'll make sure I fill you in. I'll fit you in, sorry. And then, so I think that, again, those hurdles will be removed by the time the end of the month comes. And so that progression forward you're going to leave the month very happy because you're going to see the progression forward. So again, you come into the month getting moving, getting started, getting rolling. You hit a roadblock snag in the middle of the month. You work on through, and then by the end of the month, you're back on task and you're doing well. Okay, so the one thing that you need to, and again, I like this, got that activity, got that motion, got that movement. All right, so again, don't stop, don't let yourself be distracted. Just keep pushing forward, and ultimately, look at this, the 10 of Cups. This is good. This is going to be a great part of the first part of the year. I see by March that your economic picture will be changed, and whatever it is you've been trying to do, based on what you do in January, by March you'll see that progress. Okay. So, hey, Sandra, nice to see you in. So stay strong, keep pushing forward, and do the work. And by, again, mid-month, a little rough. First of the month, easy and inspirational and motivational. Then the mid-month hits. But by the end of the month, you're back on target. And by March, I see a major benefit there for you. Okay? Pamela, you are next, my dear. You are next. And yes, Pamela, I believe in infinite abundance. My wants and needs are always met. And what I put in there is I believe in infinite abundance. And I'm thankful that my wants and needs are always met because I've learned to give thanks as well. You never give too much thanks to people, to spirit, to energies, to just life itself. You know, when you wake up every morning, and I've been saying this recently, it really came to me and it's been sticking with me. My spirit guides kind of planted the seed in my head and it made sense. When you wake up in the morning, give grace first. And then by giving grace, what I'm saying is be thankful. Give thanks, give grace for 3 things that are in your life, 3 positive things in your life. Make sure that you, again, give grace for 3. Say, I am grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my skill set, and I am grateful for my family. I will guarantee that you could go through weeks and never have to repeat the same thing again, because there are so many things in our life that we are grateful for that we do not take the time to stop and do that. But I'm telling you this, if you set your tempo from the beginning of your day by saying grace, giving grace and thanks for the things that you have in your life, you started off your morning in a very positive way, and so therefore you don't allow it to slip into, you don't start it off wrong, and you don't allow it to slip into a negative energy. Okay, so I really strongly suggest you do that. And again, that's be grateful for three things, and then thank the universe for those three things. Give grace and give grace and thanks, and when you start the morning that way. And the other thing, of course, is that affirmation. I believe in infinite abundance, and I am thankful that my wants and needs are always met. Here you go, Pamela. This is for you. Man, Pamela, the energy is strong. Luke, the energy is strong with you, the force. But no, I'm serious. There is something strong here. Oh, Lord. Pamela, I hate to tell you, this is not a new journey you're on. You have been walking down this journey for a while, and you're getting tired. You're getting frustrated. You're like, you know what? Why again? And Peyton, got something for you. Hold 1 second, Pamela. Hope you won't mind, but I got to give Peyton his due. Thank you, Peyton, for being.
You're a paper airplane and I'm a 747. Don't you ever think you're anything like me just because you can fly a little.
So, Peyton, please, when you come in, don't play in the big sandbox. You're still in the little one, okay?
Resume is equivalent to mine. Hush.
And yes, I'm in that kind of mood tonight. There you go, folks, as you can tell. It's the holidays. And you know what I should be doing instead? I should be doing this. For those of you who have been with me for any time, you'll know that song is my ultimate favorite song to run when I do this. And I very seldom do it because I get the copyright check and the violations and all that stuff, but I don't care. It's the holiday. You know what? And all I can say to those people who want to fuss about the holidays and with copyright checks, okay, this is my answer. I don't know why. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I think partly because of the message. I think the message is amazing, but also additionally, part of it is my son, my oldest son, loved this song. Him and his friends, and you're thinking this is like from Frozen and girls are singing it. No, the guys sung it too, and the boys, the teenage boys, and they were all singing it, and it was crazy. And they would play it all the time, and it really stuck with me because I liked the message in it. You know, it just for me for that moment. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let's see. Crystal, I am not answering love questions. Not today. No. Sorry, my dear. Reach out to Bonnie over at Calling on All Angels 1111. She can ask them. But yeah, I'm not answering love questions tonight. Sorry, my dear. Not going to do it. Don't want to do it. No. Anyway, Pamela, the journey that you're on is getting old and frustrating. You know, is it ending in January? There's still some things hanging out there that need to be closed up for you. So again, unfortunately, Pamela, there's still some work to be done in January. But you know what? You're going to find a renewed energy in January. You're going to be finding a renewed sense because some news is coming in that gives you relief. Again, it's not going to end. The issues will not end. But again, you're going to get some relief in January because, again, you're getting a new way of thinking about things. And some things are going to open up your eyes and your mind and your heart. And you're going to say, you know what? I can't own some of this. This isn't my problem. And yes, it does affect me, but I can't put myself at this much risk for this and so forth and so on. So Pamela, I'm telling you, there's a new wind blowing through in January for you. That's gonna help you understand and carry some of the load and the burden that you have. But know for sure that when I get this upside down 10, of course, that tells me that there is an end in sight. It's just not in January. Okay. Again, this is the upside down tower, so there is no major change happening. So again, just keep pushing forward. But the change is coming from you and the way in which you're going to see things and think about things. Okay. I do see a little relief in money. So I think your economic picture is going to change a little bit, but you are strong. You are strong. So again, hang in there, fight, continue pushing forward, continue doing what you need to do. Do the things that make you think. But again, this is that difference in mindset, difference in change in the way you see things. So know that difference is really important to this complete reading. Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry I can't give you anything that tells you that everything's going to change and immediately whatever. But know that again, a lot of things that have been in the air, a lot of things you've been juggling, are coming to closure in January. So January will bring some closure, and again, you're just going to have to juggle it and let it go, let it come down. But ultimately, again, by the time mid-February comes around, I think you're going to be a very different picture. So mid-February seems to be that relief month, or time. Just keep pushing through, my dear, and I will continue sending love and healing and energy and prayers your way every day, because I know how special you are, and everybody else needs to know that as well. And I know the people around you know how strong and special you are. But it's like, I totally get it. It's like, when is enough? That's how I see it. So mid-February is the break you're looking for, but the change in mindset is going to happen somewhere early in January, and you're going to start seeing things a little differently, my dear. So sorry I could not give you, what I cannot, and that is, I can't tell you what I don't see, folks. And that's one thing. That's one good thing and one bad thing about this, is that I'm given information. It is open, and is sent to me to share with you. But I'm not going to tell you always what you need to hear, because that's not what I'm told. If I am told something that is what you're looking forward to hearing, then I will share it, but not because you're looking forward to hearing it. It's because I was given it to share with you. If, however, I'm given some of these stuff that you don't want to hear, you'll get that too. And the reason why is because you're meant to hear it, and because you popped in and asked, And so know that whatever I get, when I see it, you'll get what I'm being told, and it's not going to be sugar coated. I may help take away some of the sting if it's a bit of a stingy one, but you'll get what again, you're getting what I'm told, and I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. I'll put it that way. How's that? I don't do that. Okay. Let's see. I did Danny. I did Pamela. Who was next on my target list? Gosh, I don't think it was a next necessarily. I did tell GP. That's right, GP. I did promise you, my dear. And GP, I hope everything's good with you. I haven't heard from you in a while. I know you pop in, but you're awfully quiet these days. And I certainly hope you are doing well, my dear. Yep. I have to tell you, folks, I consider myself extremely blessed. The folks who come in here are often, most of the time, very, very caring and giving of themselves and each other. They share information. They share grace. They talk to each other. And I have some folks who have the abilities themselves, and they share with me what they're getting energy-wise as I do a reading, which I absolutely love. I love to share that experience with folks. It's you guys out there who make this energy possible. It's you guys out there who make all of this kind of roll easily. When you come in on a night where the energy is good and you're open and ready to be read, man, those readings are fantastic. And when it gets sometimes where there's nights where when I run into those nights sometimes where all of a sudden the walls are up and folks aren't in the best of moods and they just don't want to be here, but yet they're here because they're curious. Those can be tough nights, but I don't get them very often. And this is definitely not one of those, because you all have great energy tonight. But I just want to share with you that I am thankful. It is you who make this all possible, not me. I'm just a conduit. And because you openly share your life with us, people connect to you, and people in the room connect to each other. And that's why when you see people pop in, you'll see other people say hello to them, because a lot of them have been watching over time. And so they connect to each other, and they actually have conversations and stuff offline, and they also pop over to some of the other people whom I've kind of gotten started in this as well. We have about 7, 8 people. I don't know. We're on almost every week. One of the people in my group is on almost every day of the week. I think the only day we're not on is Saturday. Yeah, crazy, huh? And some days we're on double times, and that's great. And it's different people. It's not the same person, but we all share the same thing, and we don't charge. As you can see, when we do these live streams, we don't charge. None of us charge. Now we do charge in our private lives. When we charge when you get a long reading from us, which is usually about an hour long, and it's usually through Zoom or in person. But we don't charge for this, and that's because we want to give back. So with that said, GP, this one's for you, my dear. Sorry I got delayed there. Kind of got off. As you know me, I get off track, and it's hard getting back. All righty then. What do we got, GP? GP. Interesting, GP. I'm getting your patience is wearing thin. So I'm thinking you wanted something to happen, and it hasn't happened by now. But don't worry, it is happening in January, because this is that gift. The universe is finally giving you the gift you're looking for. They're finally giving you the answer or the resolution or whatever it is you've been looking for. Whatever it is, again, you've been holding out for something, and again, your patience is kind of getting worn. But know that in January that the resolution is coming, okay? And then look at this. It's going to start a whole new kind of energy for you. So I'm not exactly sure. Let's see what else we can get for this, GP. Interesting. Yeah, the chains are removed. This is the opposite. So the chains are removed, and so you're going to be opened up to, again, progress. And there's a King of Swords. Again, lots of King energy tonight, but this is that King of Swords. So I see January you taking kind of control. I think I see that again, finally, once this gift is given to you, once this this gift from the universe is given to you, you take control and you run with it, which I think is wonderful. Okay. And look at this King of Wands. Is it something where around work? So I don't know if you're getting a promotion or something about work. So I don't know if you're getting a new job or you're getting a promotion or something, but there's definitely something about change at work, okay? So don't be surprised if you change your position or you take a new position. If there's something, if you look and there's an opening coming up, take that leap and apply, because again, it's opening. And look at this, you make it happen. So again, if you want change to happen in January, make sure that you're putting out there that you want change. If you're looking for a new job, apply. If you're looking for a step up or a new position inside the company or whatever, do the same thing there. But whatever it is, again, as you ask for it and when you ask for it in January, it will be given to you. It will be given to you. So stay patient, okay? But this new one is going to be important to you, and it's going to have a really good outlook for you, a good benefit on the other side. So by the time you get into February, you're going to be very happy that the year started off very well for you, okay? That's what I got for you, GP. That's what I got for you, GP. You're welcome, Catherine. I appreciate you thanking me. Appreciate that very much. And also you, Alexa, appreciate that so very much as well. Let's see who else I got here. Who else? Jasmine. Yes, Jasmine Alexander. There we go. Jasmine, are you still here? Let me know if you are still here. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, let it go. Interesting. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if any of you guys remember, it was either I think it was last Thursday morning. I don't know if anybody was on, but there was a lady on here and was reading, and I kept being drawn to these two kids, these two young kids, two very young kids, male and female. And you're welcome, GP. I was drawn to these two young male, and I asked her if she was younger, or you have young kids? And she said no. And I'm like, I'm being drawn to this male and female, young kids, male and female. And she said no. And I'm like, And anyway, down the road, and I told her, I said, there's something about that, but if you don't know, if it doesn't resonate with you, then, and move forward. And that she sent me a message. She messaged me on the side, and she said, I didn't think clearly, but a few years prior, her daughter lost a set of twins, a male and a female. And remember, I told you it was a spirit there. It was heavy. I just thought it was kind of interesting. So it's, when we're in the moment, don't be, and don't be down on yourself. Don't be, because I definitely try not to get down on people either, but don't get down on yourself or whatever. If if in the moment you can't remember, because I've been on your side too. I've been when John Edwards was here and he asked a question, and I'm thinking, my mind was like, huh? And I realized, again, I was looking in one direction, thinking one thing, and he was delving into something else. So don't, it happens that we even though we should have, would have, could have known, our minds are so focused in another direction, expecting for something coming from this side, and all of a sudden it comes, you're like, what? So anyway, I just want to let you know that, yeah, she confirmed that, again, there were 2 children, and they are, and those children were actually children, a set of twins that did not come into this world by the time when they were supposed to, put it that way. So anyway, crazy, right? When spirit tells you something, you just never know. Let's see. I don't think, who did I just say? Who was it? And then did they confirm they're here? Let it go, let it go. Gosh, I can't recall who it was. I asked if they were here. I guess maybe Jasmine? Was it Jasmine? Okay, so Jasmine's not here apparently. Don't you love it when they ask a question and then they run off? That's why I ask if you're here. Alrighty then. So with that said, how about Catherine? Catherine, my dear. Let's get to you, Catherine. What is it? Let's see. Whatever I need to hear. Absolutely, I love that. Hey, Angela Applegate. I did not see you pop in here earlier. It has been a long time, my dear. Lord have mercy. Long time. I hope all is well with you. Alicia Marie Hart. Hello and welcome in as well. Let it go. Let it go. All right, Catherine. What do we have for you? Oh, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Catherine, the internal struggles are coming to an end. Whatever you have been fighting in your head and your heart and whatever you've been trying to resolve within, it is coming to an end. And it's coming to an end with you. Again, you're finding the resolution. No one's finding it for you. No one's going to fix everything for you. You are going to find it. You are finally, something's going to trigger, something's going to ping, something's going to make sense to you all of a sudden. And again, the resolution, the way in which you know is the best thing to do is coming to you, again, coming to you. And that's a wonderful thing because, again, you're not having to reach outside and get other people to get involved or find a resolution. You will find that resolution. And I love this. It's going to cause you to change a little bit. It's going to change your way of thinking a little bit. It's also going to change your way in which you do things. But that change is going to lead to a happiness, okay? So, and the reason why I go with the change, again, is because of that water that we see down here. But more importantly, the happiness is the thing there. Okay, so hang on to that happiness. Now, the one thing I do get I'm getting for you is in January timeframe. Don't be surprised if some money finds you, some money you were not expecting, money that let me get across very strongly. There will be money coming in January that you did not expect, you were not looking for, it wasn't even in your mind. It's just going to find, and when it does, I'm being advised by Spirit to tell you to just don't ask everybody and their brother what you should spend it on. Don't you go and waste it. This is this is so against everything I believe in because I don't believe in frivolous spending, but I'm being told that this you need to. Okay, I don't know. It seems like you have been your budget has been constrained to a degree and you haven't really pampered yourself in a while. And so I'm being told in January when some extra money comes in, some extra resources, again, which it did not know was going to happen, it did not expect it comes in. And when it does, please go ahead and pamper yourself. Take yourself and get yourself a manicure or a pedicure or a facial or whatever it is that brings you zen, that brings you peace, that brings you tranquility, okay? Do not save the money. Do not try to pay a bill with that money. This is money this is found money. I call it found money. And so take that found money and do something completely frivolous, but very self-serving, and give yourself a day out or a weekend out or whatever it is, and make sure that you pamper yourself. You've earned it. And that's a way to start a year. That's a way to start a new year, in my opinion. So that's what I got for you, Catherine. Money coming your way, but again, the struggle is coming to an end. Whatever you've been struggling, dealing with, and wanting to try to resolve, the answer comes to you. You get the answer. Spirit gives it to you. You don't need anybody else to give it to you. and it will work itself through. But again, it's going to require you to change a little bit. Be prepared for the change. Don't be afraid of it. There's nothing wrong with the change. Okay. So let's go. Let's see. Elisa Marie Hart says, I seem so sweet. Child, I have you fooled. I don't know. I think there's some people who would not agree with you, but I appreciate the sentiment very, very much. Alexa says he really is. Oh, Alexa's my dear. Oh, Lord. Alicia, I paid Alexis to say that, by the way. I sent her an electronic payment just now saying, hey, can you tell her this? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Angela, my dear, it's been a long time, so I'm going to read for you as well. I'm going to have the White Christmas question. Do you see anything for career or where I'll be in 2024, a move or a stay in Cleveland? Let go. I see you're getting impatient for some reason. I don't know what's driving the impatience, and I don't know if it's an impatience with where you are or whatever in reference to like the potential move or something, but I do see some impatience there. But I see you have a lot of stuff going on there right now, so I don't think this is a good time for a move. Even if you're contemplating a move, you have a number of things you've got to close up first. There's still a lot of things popping around. So if you were asking about a move, then it's not going to happen in the first month or two. There's just so much happening around you right now that needs to be taken care of. Okay, and so continue to try to find a balance. Try to find a balance. Okay, and again, things are. It's interesting. I'm getting again. This is that King of Swords, but it's upside down. Okay, so the King of Swords is when you get this upside down. I feel like you not in control of things. I don't think you have the control necessary. I don't think you have control of things enough to make that move, to make that choice. Okay, will it come? Absolutely, it will. Because again, you have to put some things in motion. You have got to get some things to fall into place. But again, you've got to get these things out of the way first. And there's a number of little things and a few big things that are hanging in there, which kind of blocked your path. Okay, so let's start working on getting those things removed. The first of all is part of it is you. I feel like the energy level is lower. And I feel like you're not really happy where you are, okay? And you definitely want to move. You definitely want to get out of there. I see that for sure. But and I think that when you finally do get out of there, that I think the getting out part is going to be happening somewhere in the second quarter of the year. I don't see it in the first quarter of the year, and I do see it as a positive step forward. I don't think being where you are is where you need to be, because that's what this is showing me. Okay. I see the Nine of Wands. Again, that makes sense, because when you have all these issues, again, you're going to have to take them one at a time. But as you work through them, eventually, by the time you get to the second quarter, this will turn into a 10, and you'll be through where you need to be. And then you'll have all the energy, and you'll be revitalized, renewed, and you'll be ready to move. So I see you moving, but I see you moving in the second quarter. So we're looking at April, May, June, somewhere in there. I think you'll move before summer. So I don't think June. I'm getting April, May timeframe. Okay, April, May timeframe. And again, the April goes with this card, because of April showers bring May flowers. This is kind of that concept. So I'm seeing that confirms kind of the April, May timeframe. Again, you'll be in place by June wherever you're moving to. Okay, that's what I'm picking up for you, my dear. Let's see what else I have here. Alexa, my dear, you're probably getting tired of me reading for you, but I'm going to read for you tonight as well. But tonight, Alexa, I am going to draw on an energy for you. Okay, so let's not do the cards. If you're okay with that, Alexa, can we try something different? I want to try something different with you. Are you open? Are you open, Alexa? Are you ready to take that leap with me? Brianna, I will do my best to get to you. I will do my best. I love it when you read for me. Absolutely. Okay, super. Okay, Alexa, Um, oh my gosh, I'm getting like, I'm getting a few things, man. Some things are coming in. I don't understand this. Okay, so I'm gonna have to work through this, Alexa, because I set out to find you a color. I set out to pull a color for you, and I wanted you to kind of, but something, yeah, interesting. Okay, the color, Alexa, is blue. Okay, the color I'm getting for you is strong blue. Um, But as I was getting the color, again, I'm getting an energy. So again, somebody who's passed over is sending me this energy about you. And oh gosh, they haven't been gone too long. Um, um, oh geez. Now I thought you were, in a relationship now, but he was telling me that you were in a relationship with him. But yet this didn't happen a long time ago. So this person is more recent. Did you lose some? Did you lose some? I wish I could remember, because I've read for you before, but I don't remember. As you know, I tend to let them go, so I don't remember much. But I remember you come in sometimes with a boyfriend here, but this is not this one. This is some different one. This is a male, and you guys didn't make it to the altar. You didn't make it to the altar. He's telling me. Who's the little kid? And he's not the father of the child, right? Do you have one child or two? Okay, let me look over here. Yeah, he's gone a year. Okay, this month. That's why he's okay. That's why he's here. Did you have one child or two, Alexa? But he wasn't the. Gosh, did you have a child? Do you have children? I'm getting the sense that you do. I have a son. Okay, good. Yes, I'm getting the little one though. I'm getting the little one. The little one and he were very close, very close. He's showing me the little one. He were very close. He really connected to your little one. He connected to the little one. They were like best. They were like friends as well as a father son. Even though there was that one. That one is very. That was very tight. He wasn't the father, but he loved them like, yes, absolutely. Yeah. But again, the youngest one saw him kind of as a friend too, because he dealt with the young one. He knew how to talk to the young one and make the young one feel important, and know that he wasn't taking his mama. He didn't come to take his mama. He came to join the family. And so your youngest son never saw him as somebody to take away. Okay, he saw him as a very as somebody, and it's interesting because I see him confiding in him. I see this your youngest son confiding in him with things that he didn't tell you, and he knew he could share with him. Again, the child could share with him as an adult, and know that it was safe to talk to him and he wouldn't get back to you. But there wasn't there's few things like that. I mean, your son loves you, your son adores you, that's for sure. And again, he's telling me this too. But again, they just had that bond. They had a really good bond. Anyway, he's here, and he's wishing you a happy and healthy Merry Christmas. Oh, Lord. He is telling me one thing, and I don't even want to go there. I don't want to go there, but I will, because again, I'm not saying it. He is. Okay. He's like, don't do something you'll regret. Don't do something you'll regret. You've been contemplating a relationship and a closeness, don't do something you'll regret right now. That's what he's telling me. He said, don't do something, just, yeah. Just give it some thought. Okay. Don't do something you'll regret right now. Make sure you think through things very clearly and with a very open mind. Okay. Yeah. And what's up with the 21-year-old? Have you spoken to him in a while? Because he's asking me, he's wanting me to have you reach out to the 21-year-old. Do you not see him often? Or are you guys in like different states or something? Because he's also pointing out the 21-year-old, and he's like, you need to make a connection, or you need to call. Is he going through something? And it is a he as well, right? Yes. He was here tonight. Okay. And did you guys have an open conversation? Because he's telling me that he's going through something. And did you sense that? And were you able to pull something out to him and give him, because the 21-year-old's going through something that's got him a little tied up in knots. And he's going through some things. Yes. Okay, good. Just continue to be there for him. And that's what he's telling me. Make sure that you continue to be there for him, and just keep letting him know that he can talk to you about anything, and that, no judgment zone, that kind of stuff, which is what you're good at anyway. But he just needs, right now, your son needs to be heard. That's all. He just needs to be heard. He doesn't need for you to offer a ton of advice. He doesn't need for you to come in and save him. He doesn't need for you to, he doesn't want as well. Again, he doesn't want to be saved. He just needs to talk, and he needs to vent, and let him be that vent for him, be that conversation. And I think that's why he drew me to the son, because the son could talk to him, the youngest one, because the youngest one could talk to him. And so he's like, be the same one, be the same thing. Let him just kind of talk, and just kind of let him run the conversation, and, offer little things just to keep the conversation moving. But yeah, I was able to talk to him. Very good. Yeah. And he's going to need more. And when he does, make sure that you do that, Again, love, light, and blessings. He's, again, wishing all of you all happy birthday. Merry Christmas. So, wow, that's strong. That's strong. Man, he was really special to you. He really loved you. I mean, the energy he's sending is just, it's so strong. Oh my gosh, it's so strong. Man. And it was like, was it cancer or something? Was it? I'm not getting. Yes, he did. Yes. Was it cancer or something? Because was it a drawn out illness? Because I'm getting cancer, but I'm not certain that he's the cancer. He actually took his own life. Okay, so where's the cancer come in? Because I'm getting cancer. He's talking about he's where's cancer come in? Okay. Wow. Okay. Something about cancer. He struggled with addiction. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. But he's talking about, like, he's showing me this. Well, that's long and drawn out. But he's talking about cancer now. He's talking about cancer. Why? Are you worried about cancer? Did you get a prognosis recently or something? Or do you feel like a lump on your breast or something? I mean, is there something you're going through in your head about cancer? Because he's talking to me, he's kind of making me, Matthew has, that's right. And Matthew is the guy that, okay. That makes sense. Matthew is the guy you were dating recently. Okay. And he has cancer. All right. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Stay strong. You got this. Just continue to, again, don't do anything rash. Don't just kind of, as you walk through this season, this holiday season, make sure that you keep an open mind and you keep a clear head about you. Do not put yourself in any situation where you commit to something you don't want, that you may not be totally clear about. Enjoy the holiday season and listen to your heart and listen to your mind and listen to him. He will come visit you. He has been visiting you. He will continue to visit you, and he will be, when he's there, you'll know he's there. And speak to him. Talk to him like you're speaking to me. Talk to him like you're speaking to me, and he's either going to plant some seeds in your head, he's going to give you some ideas, he may actually speak a word or two which will make you crap yourself because you'll hear his voice and it'll scare you, but it shouldn't, but it will. It usually does with people. It happens all the time. But know that he is communicating with you. He's trying to communicate with you. So keep your mind open, your heart open, your ears open, and he will talk to you in whichever way you are most susceptible. So it could be a thought, it could be a memory, it could be actual words, it could be images, it could be a song, all those things. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you. Okay. Wow. That was yeah, it'd be neat if he could. It would be neat if he could. I always wanted that gift. I have a friend who can and does hear people's voices. They talk to her, but not me. That doesn't work that me. Usually I just get information, and like when he's here, I'll get heat exchange, right? Like when he came in, all of a sudden it got warm in here. That makes sense because that's how spirit tells me they're here. But as he's here and the heat goes up, also I start getting vivid images, or I get knowledge. It's there. Anyway, yeah. Have a good holiday season. Bless you and your boys, and make the most of every moment you have with this holiday season. These are memories. These are memories. You can't get them back. So I send love and light and happiness your way, Alexa. Okay. There you go. Let's see. Alicia, my dear, you are next. I'm worried I have cancer now. You don't, my dear. You don't. And I'm wondering if that's what if he was getting across to me, not so much the Matthew cancer, because he kept giving me about you and concern about a lump or something. I mean, he was making it clear, making it seem like it was and so if that's the case, if that's the message he was sending, which is again the message I was getting most, is you don't have it. You're good. You're clear. I mean, get tests. Don't take my word for it. Don't take his word for it. Get the test and all that stuff. But no, I don't. And maybe that, again, that's more like what I was feeling, not so much about Matthew having it. And that would make sense for you then, because again, that's what his thing is. It's one of those things that have been working on your patience. So, you're just kind of wearing it down a little bit. So no, I don't think you do. So, but get the test anyway. Absolutely never take anybody's word and say, okay, that's gospel. Especially when it comes to that, as my spouse is an oncologist, and I take cancer very seriously. And I've seen the ravages it does. I've seen the ravages it did to my family and my dad, who was healthy as an ox all of his life, and he gets the strangest kind of freaking brain cancer, and there's not much they can do for him. It's devastating, So I never mess with that. And I'm not a doctor. I don't diagnose. I don't do that. And I leave that to my spouse, who is an amazing doctor, one of the top 100 in Arizona, as was awarded this past 2 weeks ago, I guess it was now. There you go. Happy holiday to you, Alexa. Happy holiday, everybody. Alicia, this one's for you, my dear. Do you have a specific question, Alicia, or shall we just do like a general for January? What you got for me, Alicia? You tell me. Alicia, are you in Kentucky? Are you in Kentucky or Tennessee? Alicia, my dear, are you in Kentucky or Tennessee? I am moving in general. Oh, no, I understand, but are you presently located in Kentucky or in Tennessee? North Carolina, but moving to Georgia. Okay, wow. Okay. So what is the draw to Kentucky or Tennessee? I'm being really strongly, the spirits are pulling me that area for you. Is there some tie there? Do you have family there? Is there there is something very, very strong about Kentucky, Tennessee for you. Horses. Are you into horses? What is this energy? Friends. Okay. Darling, don't be surprised if that move to South Carolina, from North Carolina to Georgia, don't be surprised if that move gets derailed, because I'm telling you, I'm being drawn to that area of the country just for you, not on the East Coast. I'm being drawn to again, along the Mississippi type, again, so it's Kentucky, Mississippi that I'm being drawn to. I'm sorry, Mississippi, Kentucky or Tennessee. Again, it's very much, for me, it's like country music is in my head, so Tennessee is the draw. I would not be surprised, my dear, if something happens and the move that you were anticipating either doesn't fulfill everything that it had intended to fulfill, or that it gets sidetracked. And again, don't be surprised if you wind up in Tennessee. I see you I would not be surprised if by June you're in Tennessee. There's something there. There is a reason. Yeah, there's a draw for you there. And so I'm being told you're going to Tennessee. I keep hearing you're going to Tennessee. So don't be surprised if you get to Georgia, that doesn't work out and you all move to Tennessee, or if as you're planning this, things change and you wind up in Tennessee. But by summertime, I see you in Tennessee, my dear. I do. I don't know if you want to hear that or not, but that's where I'm being drawn for you. So Tennessee bound. Hell yeah. Wow. Interesting. Yeah. And I can, and you fit, you're comfortable there. I mean, I get such a good synergy between you and Tennessee. I think that you would be a good fit there. I think that your energy is very much Tennessee, which is kind of nice. That's what I'm getting for you, my dear. So again, don't be surprised. Mid-year, Tennessee. Let me know as the year goes, as the year progresses. Let me know. I'm curious. I'm very curious to see why Tennessee and if Tennessee works out, because man, they're showing me quite a interesting. I see you in a nice house with a green lawn, trees, large trees around you. It's not like a newer built house. It's more of an older built house with a porch on the front. Just a very lazy kind of environment, an environment of just chill and relax, an environment where when you're off, you kind of just want to be home because it's such a very scenic kind of picturesque kind of feel to this house. It's a great little space, and it's a 2-story. I see it's a 2-story house. You can see it from the front, but it's an older house, so it's not a brand new house. It's not like a brand new built, and you're not in a brand new neighborhood. It's none of that. This is and this is in the burbs. It's definitely not in a city right in the heart. You're in a burbs, and you again, it's very wholesome, and it's just such a warm, wonderful environment. So do not be surprised, my dear, if that's where you are by mid-year, because that's exactly the image I'm getting, and it gave me such an amazing feeling. If it is, man, you're gonna love the place. I am serious. You're gonna love it. Hey, Kelly Dix, happy holiday to you as well. And yes, if I don't see you tomorrow, then I probably won't see you again until after the holiday. So yes, happy holiday to you as well, my dear. Happy holiday. So, wow, holy crap. It's interesting. I have a lot of people from Facebook. It's like, did YouTube die or something? Everything is Facebook. Not that I'm complaining, because I like it all. It's all good. I tried making Instagram work because Instagram now is working with this. But for some reason, Instagram, it didn't start this evening, even though it was supposed to have. I don't know what happened. So there you go. That would be good for my almost 2-year-old. Probably so, Alicia. Probably so indeed. With that said, who is still here that I might want to consider doing a reading for? Let's see if we can pick up some energies. Who is here still? Who did I not scare away? Oh my goodness. Do, 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 do. Hey, Leanne Garcia. Yes, indeed. There you go. And Jen Rose. Well, Leanne, since you were the first one to pop up and say, yes, you're here, I'm going to read for you, but I just spilled cards everywhere. And Crystal Monique, you as well. You were here earlier as well. Okay. Leanne, there you go, Leanne. Leanne, when the cards pop out, I tend to believe they were meant for you. So that I'm trying to read what it is that hit the floor. Leanne, you just stop. Leanne, I get this feeling that you need to stop. You need to stop. Stop fighting. Stop fighting the forward motion. It's like I don't know. It's like I think you're trying to swim upstream, I guess is another way to put it. I'm getting the feeling like, again, things have been moving a certain way, and you're not real. I don't think you're completely happy with the way in which they are progressing, but you're going about changing it in a way that's not conducive to actually bring about change. Okay, so I think you need to speak. I think that whatever you're seeking to change, and again, direction, I don't know if it's a career or whether it's something else, but whatever it is, you need to talk to some folks who have been down that road before. This is that mentor card, that pure card. Okay. This is for Leanne, by the way. Anyway, you need to talk to somebody and find out why it is that what you've been trying, that what the effort you've been putting in, why that hasn't worked, why you've not had the success that you thought you should. Because again, you've been trying to again change the direction, but it just hasn't happened. It's like nothing takes. Okay. And once you get a mentor, once you get somebody that can give you some good advice, somebody who is again not so close that they can't be detached, because they got to be detached. Okay. But once you get that information, you're going to feel like, man, you were given the keys to the city. You've been given the secret to life itself, and it's going to change. It's going to change. It's going to, excuse me, it's going to fire you up and really give you some direction, and you're going to take control of it and then move forward with it, which I think is wonderful. So, so what I would strongly suggest is, again, stop trying to fight the battle the way you are, and find somebody who can help you figure out how to navigate the waters in a much more positive way, in a much more resourceful way, and also more efficient way, because again, what you've been doing recently hasn't working. Okay. So stop fighting the way in which you've been fighting, and instead start embracing change and figure out a way to use it to your advantage. Ultimately, you will be successful at doing that. Okay. But again, it's going to take some time. And I believe that there's a financial component here too. And so I don't know what it is, but there's some money. It's money around the situation too. It's not just that. Okay. And is it about is a relationship involved? Is there some relationship situation I don't know about? And again, you're not comfortable with, I don't know, but I'm getting some, you and a relationship and money. There's a problem. It seems, I'm like, is it a spouse who spends too much, or is it a spouse who tends to want to spend more than you have, and it causes conflict? And you've been fighting it and trying to help, but he doesn't get quite that message. And so there needs to be a better way of teaching him to not spend the money you don't have, that kind of thing. Again, I think having a third party would help with that probably far better, if I'm even on the right track. You haven't said anything, so I don't know. But that's kind of the energy I'm getting. So again, reach out for help. Make sure that you talk to your friends. Make sure you make that connection. Okay. All right. No spouse. Okay. Okay. So why am I getting somebody spending money? Are you in a relationship? Are you with somebody who does that? Waiting on settlement. Oh, be careful with the settlement, because somebody's going to, and if you're in a relationship now, or if you have a very close bond relationship with your family, those folks are going to want to take that money, and they're going to want to spend that money, and you need to make sure you protect that money, because this is about, hey, Bonnie, nice to see you in. We were just talking about you and the love readings. Not just a while ago. Anyway, the point is, Leanne, people are going to want us. People already have that money spent for you, and it is about the finances, and it's about the understanding of how to do it. You need to get advice. You need to get a financial planner. You need to get somebody who will give you advice on how to put that money away and spend it properly, and don't go through it. And so the relationship I was thinking could be, again, could be a parent-child relationship as well. But somebody is already has already in their head seen how you needed to spend that money, and they're not. These people have not. They don't have the history with money that would tell you they make good decisions with money completely. So there you go. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Never the ain't. I hear you say the ain't. I hope you stand to that. You know, I definitely would turn it over. I would get some financial planner involved or somebody to help you with that. Okay. So that's what I would do if I were with you. If I was you. Okay, because that money will go fast. And believe me, there are folks who are around you who have already spent it in their mind. All right. Next is Jen Rose. Jen, you still here? Let me know. After Jen, it's Brianna. Jen and then Brianna. Jen and then Brianna, are you both here? Any of you here? Yes, Jen's here. Okay, good. Jen Rose. Okay, Jen. Ah, man, Jen, I do not see, my dear, a... Jen, use January. I'll put it this way. Jen, use January to... thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that. I was explaining, I bought this at the Thieves Market over in Glendale. They had a Thieves Market, and the guy makes them here. He's a local guy. He makes them, and each one was different. Each one was different. He's a pretty fascinating guy. I like the guy. He's pretty cool. So this is where I got this from, and I love tie-dye anyway. So back to Jen. Jen, I would see January as a realignment month. Okay, I don't expect a lot of major changes in January. I feel that you're gonna. January is going to be a month of no change, not much activity, not much motion, not much movement. Okay, I feel like you're gonna be in a learning mode in January. I feel like you're gonna be trying to understand some things, and also I see you reaching out and getting advice and getting and having and working with people in January to help to align yourself with what it is your purpose is. That quest has been going on for a while, but it really heats up in January. But again, you're not going to see a lot of motion forward. All you're going to do is learning, understanding, and getting educated. And then by the time you're getting into the February timeframe, I see then that you're deciding, okay, now that I kind of have an understanding of what aligns best with me, I see you moving forward then. But January is going to be just just a teachable moment. It's going to be an opportunity to learn and to grow. So don't expect a lot from it. Don't get pissed if things don't happen in January, and don't get impatient, because again, January is a learning month. So take the time, learn, grow, talk to people, get feedback, get advice, get understanding. That's what about. Okay. Thank you. I'm in a brand new job. Today is my 1 month mark. Okay, good. And again, in January, again, the same thing. Talk to people. Just keep learning as much as you can. Keep knowing that information is knowledge. Knowledge is key. So again, open yourself up to more information, learn and grow, and even learn the social aspects of it. Learn the group dynamics, who is stronger, what groups, what little cliques happen, that kind of stuff. All those things are really important. But make sure that because as you get that information, as you understand all that, it's going to help you to align better with the work that you're doing. So take the time and learn and grow in January. By February, you'll see the benefit that it was for you doing that. Okay, it'll pay off in a big way. Okay, so January, just a learning and growing mode. That's what I got for you, Jen. Hey, Cheryl Babs, nice to see you in, my dear. Nice to see you in. Hey Cheryl, we're doing a psychic fair. It's not truly called a psychic fair. It is the Sonoran Spiritual and Wellness Market on January 5th, 6th and 7th. That's Saturday and Sunday, January 6th and 7th. If you'd like to be a vendor or know folks who'd like to be a vendor, send them my way, okay? It's going to be in Peoria. We're going to have about 65, between 50 and 60 vendors. Our number we're shooting for is 55. And so if you or somebody you know wants to be a vendor, please send them my way, okay? Or let me know and I'll get you an application. All righty then. Next was Crystal. Crystal, you were next, and then Brianna. Brianna and then Crystal. Crystal and Brianna. Crystal. Did I read for you, Crystal? I don't think so, right? I haven't read for you yet. Isn't that right? This is why lists are good. Super, yeah. Or you can always message me through Facebook or whatever as well. Absolutely. Yep. And our table fees are far less than a lot of the stuff going on here. All right, Crystal, you are next then. Do you have a specific question, Crystal, or do you want just something general? And then Brianna, the same thing. If you're ready, let me know if yours is a general or specific. And while I do that, I need to pop over. Yeah, it is good news because it's interesting. Some people at the fairs, all right, Crystal, I'll give you a general. Some people at those events, they attend them for various reasons, and so some of them really aren't out to make money. And so when you see this $160 and $220 fees for your table, you're like, holy crap! Ours is far less than that, and that's because we want everybody to be able to afford to be able to come out and do those things. So I think you'll be pleased with the price. Absolutely. Crystal. The year is closing up well for you. I love this. Look at this. Things are falling into place. So continue to do that. Also, Crystal, make sure you take an inventory. Take an inventory of what is working in your life and take an inventory of what isn't. Okay. I want you to jettison the things that aren't working for you by the end of the year. Okay. Don't carry them over into the new year. Don't even think about them. If anything, put them in a box and wrap that box up in your mind. In your mind, see yourself putting those things in a box. And then in your mind's eye, make sure you tape up that box and then you mail it. Mail it to whoever. You mail it to the center of the earth. Mail it to something and then send it flying. Get those things out of your life. Again, I see closure coming, which is wonderful. I'm getting the feeling you need some closure, and it is coming your way. Okay, the Queen of Swords is here again. It's like you're taking care of you now. Okay, you've taken care of everybody else, and everybody else gets what they want, but now it's your turn, and you need to do that because that's part of this inventory. It's like understanding what serves you, not what serves everybody else. What makes you happiest. What helps to propel you forward, okay? And what can help you bring closure to all the things you need to do, okay? 999 today. I love that. Exactly. That's kind of the same concept. So let's start preparing for bringing some energies to a close because we want that closure to happen. And of all things, Crystal, no one else can do it for you. This is the Magician card. This is the Master Manifestor. This is you. You have to do it. If you don't do it, no one else will, okay? So don't expect anybody else to do it for you. This is you. You got to do it, okay? So I want you to start doing that. And then look at this. As you do that, you're going to start feeling happier and happier. You're going to feel relief. You're going to feel less weight on you, less energy. You're going to be able to sleep better, those kind of things. All that's coming your way, all right? And again, as you get things lined up, the universe then gives you a gift as well. They're like, hey, you did your work. We're going to do ours. So the universe is bringing you a gift early in the next year. We're talking January. And that little gift is going to be something that's going to hold you in good stead for a while. And again, it's closing up that journey, which we talked about. Again, when we saw this is that closure, and this is the end of that journey. You've been dealing with some stuff for a while. That's coming to an end. So there you go. All right. And look at this. You're reigning victorious. You rose above. Okay. So again, your end of the year, you do the work, get things brought to an end, brought to closure. And then when that happens, don't be surprised if your new year starts off in such an amazing way. There you go. Brianna, you are next. And then LMT. Hey, LMT, my dear, it is good to see you in. Hey, Brenda Costner, nice to see you in as well. LMT, my dear, it has been too long. I hope all is well with you over there in Cali, in California. This next one is for Brianna. Brianna. Oh, Brianna, I know you want love. I know you want to be in a relationship, my dear, but this is not the time for a relationship. Okay? Could you want to force something to happen? Yeah, you could. But I'm telling you, if you're in a relationship right now, this relationship has problems. If you're not in one, then don't try to make it happen. Okay? Because I'm telling you, this is not a time for you to be. This is not the good time for you to be in a relationship. This is just not it. Okay? And if you are, then it's not going so well. So Brianna, if you are single right now, be single for a while, and there's a reason for it. Okay, you will find your happiness. You are moving toward it. Okay, but you've got to do some work on you first. You got to get yourself in order. Okay. Why do you have on your list after Brianna? Who? Oh, LMT is next. If you want Cheryl, I can add you to the list as well. By the way. Okay, absolutely. Because I'm just making the list as I go along in my head. Because I'm whoever pops in. Doing it very free-forming tonight because it's the holiday. And it's a little bit sloppier that way, I know. Anyway, the Knight of Cups, again, you're moving toward that happiness, you're getting it, and then the universe is going to make sure that they deliver on you for that as well, okay? So know that, again, it's you. You're going to have to continue working with that, Brianna. Again, relationship, not right now. This is not a good time for a relationship. You're not in the right mindset. Your headspace is not where it needs to be. And if anything, if it's not, it won't be Mr. Right. It'll be Mr. Right now, if that's the situation. You know, that's kind of what I'm getting. So there you go. LMT, you are next, my dear. LMT. Oh my goodness. Alrighty then. What the hell? LMT, shake things up, my dear. Think outside the box. Think outside the box. Do not stick with what is the usual norms. You've got to find something beyond. Something will come to you, but you got to look beyond the normal processes. Those are not where this is happening. This is not where this is coming to. Something new is coming your way, by the way. There you go. There's a new opportunity. It's coming your way. Lots of questions about it, though. You're kind of like, okay, what the hell? You know, I don't understand all this all the way. Make sure you ask a lot of questions. But this one seems to be a good opportunity for you, okay? So don't be surprised if you hear about it in January, and then you, again, it's going to come to you again through unorthodox processes, but or routes or whatever. But know that it is coming to you. Again, January, you'll hear about it. February, about February, you're going to nail something down. Okay, and I like it because it's going to again bring you back to an economic picture that is far better than it's been in a while. And again, it's interesting because they're going to want you for they need you to be for this new position. They need somebody who's strong, determined, and has their own kind of I don't know, their own kind of they want you to be different. They don't want you to be orthodox. They want you to be unorthodox. So they're looking for somebody who's a little outside the box, a little bit different, but somebody who is kind of marching to the beat of their own drum. Somebody who is strong, determined, somebody who will speak their mind when they have to, but to do it in a respectful way. So they're looking for very much your energy. Okay. And again, you're going to have to change a little bit. They're going to ask you to do certain things that maybe you're not totally comfortable with, but you'll make the change because they're not major. They're not changes to your personality. They're not changes to your rules and regulations in your head. They're more about changes in things that you thought you were capable of or that you wanted to do and things you didn't want to do. So the job may entail, again, a little variation of things that you wanted to do. But you're going to be good, and you're going to drop the sword. You're going to drop the sword and say, "Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. It's not what I was thinking, but I can do it." Okay, and then ultimately you're going to be good at it, very good at it. Okay, So that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting for you. I'm seeing February. I'm seeing February is the real focus date. February, don't be surprised, definitely by March. But I'm getting the job arises in January, and then by February it kind of gets nailed down. By March you're ensconced. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And then after LMT was, who was it? Oh, Cheryl. Cheryl, you are next. Cheryl. Cheryl, I love this. You have been learning so much. You have been working so hard. Um, and I just like this. It's like you planted so many seeds. You've done the outreach, and you've done a lot of those things. Um, and I see that you've been planning something. And is it a new opportunity, or is it a new is it a new business? I see the plans are in place, but you haven't you haven't taken the steps yet. Okay, that's what I'm seeing there. Who is this man in my life to me? What connection are you picking up on him? Interesting. He ain't Mr. Right, unfortunately, my dear, because this was the next card as I started reading that and shuffled, and this one came out. And this is not he's not that connection, unfortunately, is what I'm getting. He may be Mr. Right now, but he's not Mr. Right. Okay. And is he somehow tied to the business plan, or is he an impediment? Are you spending more time with him or thinking about him more so than this? Because I'm getting some serious energy around again. This is not the time. This is not the time. Was what I'm getting for you to be in a relationship. I think you have some things you have to get done. So be patient, my dear. Be patient and let the efforts to make this new change work and this business work or whatever it is. Because I'm getting like you're starting a business. I'm getting this feeling you're starting or you're making a major push to grow your business. But this is like a new business or a new line in your business. So I think it needs all of your attention. I don't think relationships right now are something you need to be. And until you get the business under control, then and again, that opportunity is coming soon. But I would not. I wouldn't be searching for a relationship right now. I just don't think that's good. I mean, because you're going to have to make choices that you don't want to make. Who gets what? Who gets more attention? Him, the business. If you take time away, is that going to hurt? Well, at a business, it could. Ultimately, if you focus on your business and give it all the attention you need, you're going to be happy. Okay, so. I'm learning he is my twin flame connection. You are correct, though. He may be twin flame connection, but he's not. Again, I don't get that energy of the one. That's not the energy. I don't get that. And I gotta hope I say that. He's this would be telling me he was on your path, and unfortunately, he came up this way. So again, he's just not even on your path. And if anything, he keeps you from moving forward. And we don't want that to happen, my dear. We cannot have that happen. You've got to be moving forward. You've got to be, filling in the voids, answering the questions, getting things done. Okay. So be the queen of pentacles. Put everything else first. Relationships will come. All right. Sorry, my dear. Wish I give you better news. Maybe so. It could be. Maybe somebody else in the room then. Could be. But yeah. We are not looking for a serious relationship, and for me, that is one of the reasons why. Absolutely, yeah. It could be. It could be the business, another man in the business relationship, because again, this is not a time for getting sidetracked in relationships, because the business needs your attention. It definitely needs your attention, and you will do well by giving that attention. Now, Bonnie was asking, hey, quickly, if you can, my friend in Florida is MIA, can't locate them, and health is a concern. What feelings do you get, please? I'm not sensing that there's anything nefarious going on or anything. You're welcome, Cheryl. You're welcome very much. I'm not getting anything nefarious happening. I don't feel that they've come to a transition phase. In other words, I don't think they've left us. I think that they're still on this side. No, I don't get any energy on the negative side. I think they're going to reemerge within a day or two. I don't see them as, I don't think they see themselves as being missing. You know, I don't think that is how their energy is registering right now. I think that I don't think they realize that they're missing in their heads. Yeah. Interesting. So I think I think you're going to be okay. I think they're going to be okay. I think you're going to find that your friends are still with us. Your friend is still with us, and that this will be some kind of, again, I don't know that they will think they were missing. I'll put it that way. Okay. I just don't feel that kind of energy. And I felt missing energy before. I felt deceased energy from a missing situation before. I just don't feel that here. I don't feel that at all. I just feel like this is just not an understood situation. I don't think that they think that they're missing. That's kind of what I'm getting. So there you go. Well, kiddos, I am out of here for the night. That was a short reading session, but I didn't want to come in and spend a lot of time. But I'll be back tomorrow morning. So please join me in the morning. And again, we start at approximately 8-ish our time, which is Mountain Standard Time. So you're welcome to join me then. And Shauna, I'm almost certain Shauna will be in as well. With that said, also one more time to play my holiday thing, since I won't be able to play it after tomorrow. So here you go. Alrighty then. With that said, I hope everybody has a blessed. If I do not see you, yeah, I think Shauna will be in tomorrow. If I do not see you tomorrow, then I send love, light, blessings, and the happiest of holiday to all of you. And I hope that everything that you're hoping will find under the tree will be there. And I wish you wonderful things for the new year. I do not know if I'll be back on before the new year comes. So I'm sending happy New Year's to you as well. And you know what? As I just said that, a light came on. So give me about a minute and I'm going to stall a little bit because I want to bring on the New Year vid. And I haven't used it in a long time. And I'm like, what was I not thinking? Why didn't I install that? Is it this one? Here we go. Anyway, so with that said, again, Happy New Year if I do not see you. And if I do see you again, I'll play the New Year one again as well. It's loading. Also, before I go, don't forget the end of the year brings the end of a month. And so beginning of the month, please make sure you put salt across the threshold of the doors in which you use for entry and exit. Make sure that you sage your house and use that. You can use evergreen to sage your house too, by the way, but it stinks when it's burnt. So you don't really want to do that. Sage your house and get some Palo Santo burning. Okay. Frankincense is wonderful. I use frankincense and dragon's blood sometimes to give the energy to the house. Whatever's energies and smells you like is good, but Palo Santo brings in positive energy. Sage will get rid of negative. Palo Santo, good. Again, salt across the front door. That salt across the front door keeps negative energy from coming into your house, which is nice. And then on January 1st, what I want you to do is go outside your front door, the front of the house door, open it. I want you to take a very small amount of ground cinnamon, put it in your palm, or put it on a bill, a $1 bill, a $5 bill, a $10 bill, and just do an infinity sign, which is an 8. So you just can draw infinity sign through the cinnamon for about 10 seconds, and then blow it into the front door with the front door open. Let the cinnamon find itself on the floor. Don't clean it up for a day. Let it sit. That's bringing abundance into your house. If you're going to do it at any time, January 1st, the beginning of a new year, would be a perfect time to do it. So you're going to sage your house. You're going to do Palo Santo. And then on January 1st, you're going to put that salt out there. You're going to put the abundance by blowing it in there. And don't be surprised if your new year starts off in a very, very good way. With that said, here's the Happy New Year's, and this is going to take me out the door. So again, Happy New Year, everybody. I'm going to do my animated logo first, and then we'll do the Happy New Year. As you can see, that was done for 2023, so I will do some edits so that we have it for 2024. So again, Happy New Year's, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in, and I'll see you later. Best of holidays, and love and light from my